What's up, dudes? Kublai Khan here, and welcome back to Burial at Sea. So, Elizabeth has just connected Fontaine is Atlas. I'm gonna disappear because creepy stuff is creepy. Where are we going? Okay, we're going that way. So, I feel like I missed an Old Man Winter mod at one point because I didn't have it yet. I did! It was at the Old Man Winter house, right?
Well, that sounded odd.
At the not the medicine spot, the I don't know what I'm doing. Crossbow tranquilizer ammo, nice. Hey, we're gonna give this guy a pat on the head.
Push me!
So she just connected the two, but I guess she doesn't care in a way because in the end she has a goal, which is to help Sally, and right now that she needs to raise you know, this area back up. And that's how she's going to do this. This is where I want to go. This is exactly right. God, I thought it was in here. I can't recall where that was. Oh well. Let's keep going. I don't really use Old Man Winter. So, I mean, worst case, I just don't really use it. Go. It's interesting hearing everybody talk all of Ryan's crazy, or not. Actually, I think some of Ryan's ideas aren't too crazy.
Is that attitude
but I think it's that attitude. But it's interesting to hear everybody like freak out about all this stuff. Keep coming. Keep coming.
You're only going to make it worse when I find enough.
It wasn't worse for you, or me, or however that works. Hey, welcome back. We're gonna do some cool stuff. Cycle airlock. Oh, it was here! This is where the mod is! Oh, I feel like it's such a turd. It was in here. Yeah, right here. God, I feel stupid. But that's okay. Things happen. Alright, now let's repair the shit out of everything. Alright. CO2 scrubber.
We'll immediately die of CO2 poisoning the moment we turn the thing on.
I guess it creates a lot of CO2.
Well, not the perfect phosphor frequency, but it'll do. Okay, that should stop it from overheating.
Alright.
There, everything's fixed. We're ready.
Let's fire it up and see.
Dunk.
Sesame.
What did I tell you?
Man, he has a Lutece device. And we're going back to Columbia. Ah! Never thought I'd come back to... What do you mean, that exact moment?
Look. You're on the First Lady.
Huh.
It can't be this easy. The First Lady Mark II was built around a particle lift system, just like all the buildings in the city.
Okay.
I read all about it in the Columbian Scientific.
Okay.
The particles seated at the top of the structure. Must be up that lift. Perfect.
Seems like a lot of technology just to float an airship. Comstock never heard of hydrogen.
The First Lady Mark I did run on hydrogen, and it was destroyed by a single bullet from a Vox sniper. Unfortunately, the Prophet wasn't on board at the time.
Right, hydrogen being that it's really inexpensive and better at lifting things than helium. However, flammable. So what's the even point of having it be an airship if, unless they're trying to hide the
If I
fact
take
that...
the active particle, then the First Lady is just a 40-ton paperweight. Here we go. Now let's head back through that tear.
You honestly expect Atlas to honor his side of the deal?
No, but we'll cross that bridge when we come to it.
Smart. You're starting to really get it. I'm impressed.
How you plan on handling Atlas? He ain't just some spliced up maniac.
He'll make a mistake. I just have to be ready to take advantage of it when it happens.
All for a girl you barely know.
How well did you know me when you came to Columbia? Nothing but trouble that way. Best to head straight back to Rapture.
I wanted to see, because we get on the First Lady. I wanted to see if we, like, ran into each other or something.
Pretty lady not finished yet.
Oh.
What? Open the tear.
Power for device very expensive. Tit for tat.
Just tell me what
I
you
fixed
want.
your machine.
Don't want something simple. Lock of hair.
Oh, you're not serious.
Not your hair, stupid. Fink has a secret
It
lamp.
is my hair.
Mothballed, forgotten.
He just doesn't know it's my hair.
Hair sample. In jar. Cannot miss it. You get for Suchong. Then everybody friends.
Where's his lab?
Closed off, past Fink's quarters. You smart lady, you find.
Great.
Should have seen that one coming.
I did not see that one coming. He had the power to shut off the power to the power to the power. Huh. Whoa! Oh, cool.
Press to generate a bullet-snatching shield that places ammo into your gun.
Oh, that's cool. So, all things considered,
Vox Populi. We must have arrived right in the middle of the siege.
That means the other you and I are probably inside the factory. On our way up to the First Lady.
And what happens if we run into ourselves?
We won't,
How do you know that?
because we didn't.
because we didn't. There's the wrench that I end up hitting you over the head with. There's this fucker. God. Man. So, this just like happened in between when I was playing Bioshock Infinite. The first time. It's fascinating. How do I do? There we go. Vent. Whoop.
I've taken your counsel, and you done me good
Easy
service,
fits.
but
Whoa!
not hurt the boy. I will see Fink and Comstock burn, but I will not hold the son to account for the deeds of his father.
You
Whoa.
misunderstood us.
We neither asked you to harm the child.
Nor did we promise that yours would be the hand that would set Comstock's world afire.
A famous man once said,
And a famous man shall say.
I may reach the mountaintop.
But I fear I shall never visit the valley below.
But you mean I won't live to see the... No.
It's up to you what matters more.
Your part in the play.
Or the play itself.
Someone is coming.
She'll arrive a girl.
She must leave. A woman.
And what makes the difference between a girl and a woman?
Blood.
Fuck
Your
you,
part in the play.
Tessus.
Or the play itself?
Turn her into a killer? How?
Give the girl no choice.
And she will be forced to make one.
What? Well, how's the... So when I played Bioshock Infinite, I had this sensation that Daisy Fitzroy... I mean, she went crazy, but she just seemed to go very crazy. But, I don't know, depending on... I felt that maybe it was in a different, like, dimension, so she was a different level of crazy. But the idea that the Lutessas needed to have me kill Daisy Fitzroy because I needed to become more killer? I guess? But why? Why wouldn't the Lutessas tell us this? Wow, I remember this part. This is, Wait, did you just miss me? God damn. I remember this part. This is...
Something's going on.
Wow. This is cray-cray. Insane. I was... For a moment I thought that was Daisy Fitzroy. Foxophones!
Change. That's what the people need.
Wait, I lose it the moment I bring that up? I guess it's understandable because it's like, hey, watch out, bad guys. But still, I didn't want to have that happen. There we go.
Change. That's what the people need. But sometimes I feel all I have to offer them is blood and fire. The things they done to me, I can't forget them. I was Columbia's victim, and victimhood begets shame. Oh, what element of human experience is more corrosive than shame? I'm rotted from the inside out. What do I have to offer this revolution except my own dark motivations? When all is said and done, what's more important to me? The people I want to save? Or those I want to murder in their beds?
Oh, that's what I saw. Okay. Wow. Daisy Fitzroy gave her life so that... But what's the benefit of having me kill her?
Someone's sneaking around.
I'm not very sneaky.
To arms! I'll find that piggy!
What's going on? That guy's kind of flickering a little.
You can't hide forever.
Do you think maybe that was a dude who, like, they had a bunch of people, like, trapped here, and I just got them all killed? I'm going this way. Oh, hey, everybody. Woo! The magical floating arm? Maybe? I don't know. Look at us go. Ninjas up the Heeeey. This is where I'm going? This is where I'm going. Alright, so...
What's going on?
I'm not here. So... Fink and Suchong trade secrets.
You can't hide forever, look.
Daisy Fitzroy chose to let herself die so that we could kill her.
Yeah, there's a war coming. You can smell it in the air. Fear, hatred, people dying every day. But how many more will suffer if we rise up? Violence begets violence, I know this. I've seen this. The rational mind argues for a peaceful solution to find a common ground, but what common ground is there to find for a father who watches his child bleed out in the street? How do you deny him his vengeance? I know that fire that burns deep inside. I know it all too well. And when the time comes, will I be able to stay to hand?
It's all the stuff that... It's weird retracing our steps. Oh, walking it as Elizabeth rather than Booker. So, anyway, they painted Daisy Fitzroy in the last game as someone who, like, whoa, who went totally cray-cray. But now they're painting her as, like, this hero who had to... She was worried about everything. Whoa.
Fink.
A giant clock.
Sort of. Looks like the mechanism unlocks certain activities when Fink gives his blessing.
So what? We're stuck waiting for the cuckoo to go off?
No, there's a slot for some kind of key for manual winding. We just gotta find that.
Sure seems like a lot of work to lock down a few doors.
Yo, if there's one thing Fink loves, it's a lot of work.
That's true. He is pretty cray-cray. I wonder if we'll meet him in here. Silver Eagle. He's got all the things watching everything. Jeez. It's Mr. Lutece.
Our current state of being, or lack thereof, has left my brother unfulfilled. The biological urge to leave one's mark is strong, and it is not an impossibility. We could instantiate ourselves back in Columbia, return to an old life for the possibility of creating new. But we died in that world. Returning would mean giving up part of us. Ourselves. We'd become flesh and all that it is heir to. The mysteries of the universe would become once again mysteries.
We've got the clock key.
So, Mr. Lutes wants to have a child. And if he does so, but it's like to do that again, you have to exist. So, if you go back to the world that you died in. Oh, no, we're going down here then. You know the rules. Never go in the direction you're supposed to. Did he really pray in here? I remember listening to his disbelief in prayer. Able prophet. Untold prophet. Yeah. You old shyster, sure to impress the nose. You give the sales pitch, I'll provide the snake oil. Wow. I wonder if he shared this with anybody. Word of the prophet with a knife through it. It's all cobwebbed up, so my hunch is that no, he did not ever share this with anybody. Or really pray in it. Oh, I can drink absinthe. She's willing to have a couple drinks. Let's do this again. Leisure. Well, do you guys recognize this?
Sea slugs. Goddamn sea slugs. Could that Oriental have come up with a more inconvenient fuel for his plasmids? If there is a God, and I've seen more evidence to the contrary than in support, you'd think he'd have put Ahem into the belly of a nice little seagull or crow. The cost of all these underwater expeditions are murdering my margins.
Ten times the Ahem. And notes, tougher sell. Reuse glass. New adverts required. Less Ahem use. Lower cost, but it's a tougher sell. Faster effect. That could be why the people up in Colombia didn't like act as insane as quickly. Is because it's a faster effect when you inject it directly. So, that's interesting.
As to the matter of religion, let me place myself in the camp of the agnostic. I pretend to understand the mysteries of the infinite no more than you, Comstock, or anyone else for that matter. But for the sake of argument, let's say this is all one unhappy accident, and we're all alone in our toils. Then who would Comstock use to control and shame us with rules that apply only to those with not a penny in their pocket? If there were no God,
good argument,
you could rest assured the first deed done by the first rich man would be inventing him.
So, I'm in the same camp as the agnostic. So I'm not in the same camp as in assuming that any, like, rich people are the first rich man's going to make him so he can control people. I make the assumption that people who work hard and succeed, like the Rapture kind of thing, good for them. Like,
good. How to get that idiot his lock of hair.
But I mean, it's also understandable that some rich people are kind of bad, but so are some poor people. In fact, I found out that religion, money, and all those things don't actually relate to if you're a good person or not. Westboro Baptist Church is a perfect example of a very religious...
Listen, I got you your guns. I'm here for my airship.
But my booker DeWitt died for the Vox Populi. You either an imposter
Hi guys.
or a ghost. My booker DeWitt was a hero to the cause.
Bye, guys. Can you imagine if I turned around during that? So she knew at that time.
Are you there? I miss you. You were the only one who ever... You were my only friend. Booker.
I'm not even here. I'm a projection of your own.
Could you humor me then? Please.
I think Booker would miss you.
Elizabeth has had, I think, the shittiest possible existence. She was locked up in a tower as a child, where they poked and prodded her, without her being aware of it, knocking her out to do so. And then, the moment she gets free, it's Booker who's saving her, who's not exactly a saving, upstanding young man. I mean, quite a bit better than the guy who locked her up. However, still, not exactly the number one. So, and then she spends a very short amount of time running around with that. And I guess she then spends potentially infinite amount of time as like an immortal, omniscient individual. Nice. Go fire away. A lot of people getting killed now, but it's not me who did it. It's them. Thanks, Arthur. So, she then spends her time, like, oh, hey, with omniscience, but, you know, maybe, and, you know, since she technically had, like, infinite time, maybe she really did have this experience of, like, forever and ever and ever, and lived many lives. However, it seemed like she went right after Comstock, right after she had her omniscience and killed Booker. I mean, though I don't know what happened in between, but if she did go right after Comstock right then, it's potential that she's only really existed outside her tower for like months? Just months. Because the entire experience in she was 2 months in Rapture. Who knows how many months in, you know, in existence prior to that. Just...
Jesus, it's ripe in here. Say, somebody, fetch me a millionaire to clean this mess up.
Just sad, you know? And then now she's stuck doing this, and it was... I mean, her fault for not paying attention to the future or whatever. I mean, she could have watched and found... Oh, cool ones. Reanimate dead loved ones and pets. No one wants a moldy puppy. To amnesia. I like Plant Peeper.
Comstock promises there's nothing to be worried about. But I don't like the smell of things down in Finkton. Not one bit. If trouble rears its ugly head in the form of one cantankerous negress, I've laid in some supplies in the event of a forced evacuation. They're down in what I call my chamber of panic, near the base of my statue. I've set the code to 8371.
8371. But anyway, this poor girl. So... But I was going on with that though. You know how she's able to see the future, but for some reason it's like she missed the whole thing about the fact that she would get killed by the Big Daddy. Like she knew that she'd be able to hunt down
Think you can hide from me?
Someone's sneaking around.
Man. Let's try gas, I guess. Oh, God. They see me. Oh, I was looking for it. I think we'll be fine. We're fucking ninjas. We can turn invisible. No, and I mean, think about it. Nobody here has even seen this Peeping Tom plasmid. They're all called Vigors up here. So, you coming?
You can't hide forever.
Come on.
Chasing my own shadow.
Can you imagine that? Just all of a sudden, a person walks around a corner, flickers out of existence, like that.
Gonna hunt you down. What? Who's out there?
Alright, I'm thinking that, I'm gonna have to do this.
Two oppressors! Don't think you can hide from me.
This is hilarious. A gas will do here.
Don't surrender! You gonna answer for this?
Look at us! Ninja-fying and everything. Ooh! Still warm? Why would it get cold? Come a little closer. There you go. Everybody, suffer the wrath of Ninja Lizard!
Daisy sacrificed herself.
She did.
Set me up to kill her, to turn me into what?
A killer.
Yeah, well, mission accomplished. I'm no martyr. How did you do it, Booker? How did you?
Elizabeth, I'm not Booker.
And neither am I.
I don't know what the hell I just walked through. Like, what everybody was doing in that room. But let's hop through here. There's like a mod in there. Oh man, this is cray cray. Hey, Big G.
Hair sample in a haystack.
Relax. Nah, I'm not gonna go that way. No reason to. Hey, it's our slug! It's implantation of the slug into the person. Atom can only be obtained after implanted within host. Atom gland. Huh. Awesome. So anyway, dudes, we've got some crazy stuff going. Oh, slugs! Nice. So we've got some crazy stuff. Man, that's in a child? That thing's huge. Ugh. Ugh. Anyway, dudes, so, yeah, a lot of new stuff. So Daisy Fitzroy was, allowed herself to get killed by us. The Lutesses planned it. Fink, was preparing the injectables. Maybe the injectables show up after, Jack shows up. Because Suchong discovers that they're much, cheaper. Oh, wait, no. There was an advertisement where they're like, they're now in drinkable form. So, I guess we don't have to worry about that. Tyrant! In the base of your statue? Going. Oh, you want me to go that way? Or I'm not going to go that way because something awesome is going on. Did I go in here yet? Oh wow, there's a dude over there. Just strolling. Wondering where all his friends went. Blind as a bat, apparently. Huh. Well, welcome to the sleep world. Let's use this looking for items. Hey, it's a, A lighthouse? A loot test device? I have no idea what that is. Anyway, Daisy Fitzroy, good person, lets us, I love how those float, lets us kill her so we can become a killer. Planned by the Lutesses. We miss Booker. We've had a really shitty life. On top of all that, Songbird is a big daddy. We have pictures of slugs everywhere.
I heard you. I can smell ya. You're afeard of me.
Really not. I can knock you out in just a second if I need be.
I'll hunt ya down.
Come on. Woo! Alrighty then. So, dudes, I'm gonna grab a voxophone for the next level. So anyway, dudes, if you liked what you saw, please leave a like. If you want to see more, subscribe, and leave me a comment below, because what is going on with all these strategies? And man, she's snoring loud. I mean, Daisy Fitzroy was killed by us so that we could become a killer. Why? The Lutesses saw all this going on. Didn't they know that I was gonna go buy her? Like, on the way down the elevator? Did they not care about my emotional state? And then on top of that, like, what was the whole reality of, like, this... Why didn't I know I was going to get killed by the Big Daddy? Why didn't I, like... And if that was the truth, then why did I choose to do it? Is it because I wanted to save Sally? And I know I've had a terrible life, so wouldn't I want to live longer? Omniscience and time, and it's like... I don't know. But basically, it seems like you have the opportunity to change some of these variables, and because of constants, certain things occur from those variables, and that just allows you to improve the lives of people. So maybe that's what she's thinking she's doing. So I don't know. Anyway, all that. Thank you so much for watching. It's always a pleasure to hang out with you guys, and thank you so much for, watching, subbing, and all that's fantastic. Thank you very much. Anyway, dudes, hope you have a great time.